אני רוצה להזמין לבמה את סטיבן מנורס, וקבלו אותו עם מחיאות כפיים מאוד רציניות.
How did a successful dentist that was making back then 500,000 euro would come through my pocket every year, okay? And in 1993, I was the most successful, there wasn't a more successful dentist in Greece. I had 50 new patients every month, okay? And for a dentist, it's a lot of people. The point is, I learned about the products. I was using the products. 9 years I was making experiments, and that really got me excited. I believed in the company because every month I was receiving a check. You see, I learned about the company in 1984. In 1984, I received my first $5.67. And I go, why did I get money for something that I bought that I wanted for myself? And every month I was using products, I would make money. And then the more I was talking about the products, the more money I was making. But I did not know what networking was. I'll be honest with you. I was a dentist. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything about management. I didn't know anything about sales. I knew how to make beautiful Hollywood teeth. Okay? But what was important was the products worked. And I used the products. And I talked about the products. And then, because I was receiving checks every month, and they were going up and up and up. But I was only making 43% and a lot of bonuses that were small. So it took me about 9 years to believe into myself. To start, 9 years, a long time. So you started now, so you're still young. The thing is that I believed in myself because I believed in the products. I knew I was not going to go wrong. I believed in myself for living products because I was receiving money. So I know that I was not going to go wrong because the company is a solid company. And the more I understood the company, the more I learned. Now this person here, you see the thumb right here? He had gone to 6 years. He had that problem for 6 years. For 6 years, he would go to every dermatologist to find what was the problem. Every dermatologist gave him his opinion. Every dermatologist gave him his medication. Every dermatologist was receiving his $100 for his visit. But the problem did not get solved for that individual. And that individual kept suffering with that problem, as you see here. And then one day, he was talking about it with his professor. And his professor gave to him a clear liquid. And they said, why don't you put this clear liquid on? He goes, I have nothing to lose. The last dermatologist that he had talked to it had said, well, I know how to solve the problem. We're going to do a surgical procedure. We're going to go deep into the problem. The only problem is you're not going to have a nail. So he had nothing to lose. It was his last resort in order to fix that thumb. He started putting that fluid every day, and in 30 days, that had increased about 60%. And he went back to his professor and said, Doctor, look at this, it's terrible. He goes, yeah, looks good. He goes, what do you mean looks good? It's 10 times more than when I first met you. He goes, yeah, keep at it. He goes, how much longer? How many days have you done it? 30 days, another 30. In 60 days, and mathematically, the whole skin just peeled off. And that was what we saw here. Now the reason I believe in this is because it was my thumb. Okay? So I know it wasn't a lie. It was the truth. And I said, in about 3 months, 3 weeks, it's going to happen again. Well, that happened in 1984. No, 1984. 1984. And it has not happened. That was one major reason I believe in forever living products.